So we're putting blowable insulation into a wall, a 6-inch stud wall that previously has had no insulation, surprisingly, even though this house was built in the 80s. And rather than rent a blower, I was reading how those leave a huge film of dust everywhere. I figured I'd just rig this up so that I could two-handed stuff it in there. So I've lifted the bag up with a couple of paint cans, or you could use another bag of insulation. Taped it up on the wall to catch the inevitable drippings that come through there. And I'm just two-fisting it up there to keep dropping it in. And every now and then I can check it with the steel tape measure and kind of see how the loft is going. But the R value, whether it's dense packed or loosely packed, is still going to be R21 in this wall, which is a lot better R value than what I've had, because I can actually feel a breeze coming out of this cut hole. And you do need to protect yourself with PPE for all the dust that's going to generate even without a blower. But so far I've been stuffing for about a half hour, and I'll let you know what it takes to fill up a 16-inch on center wall that's about almost 7 feet high. So here we are. I've stuffed these holes that I started off with, and furthermore, the wall adjacent to it had 4 spots that were ready to be filled as well. So 2 bags just about came out perfect for these 7 holes on 6-inch studs. And I found the technique that worked best was to put my hand into the fluff and have one hand fluffing and lightly scraping the material that's compacted so that it kind of fluffs up, and then the other hand grabs recent fluff and throws it into the hole, and then you just alternate hands doing that. I got it down to about 20 minutes a wall section, and as I said, a 25-pound bag was lasting for about 3.5 holes, and that is on a 7-foot wall. My next one's a little bit taller, about a foot taller, so I'll probably be right at 3 holes or 2.5 holes per bag. And then the other part of that is how to finish. And by finishing it off, you get all this fluff in a hole and it starts to fall out. It tumbles out because it's so fluffy. Well, I need a little bit of fiberglass mat to just kind of stuff in there and be the finishing piece that ties it all in there so that I can finish the hole. And then it's a simple matter of drywall repair.